We move on to Europe. The residents of several buildings in Barcelona denounced the wave of systematic evictions by the same speculative fund. Let's see the details with our correspondent Andrés Flores in Spain.
According
to denunciations by the Tenants Union of Barcelona, the company vendor has acquired up to 200 apartments during the last few years. Neighbors are openly denouncing that they are systematically seeking to evict them. The company seeks to create co-living housing, a fashionable trend where common living spaces are temporarily shared. Here we have found that the same fund has bought 14 buildings and is kicking out the neighbors when the contract expires in order to put up co-livings. Then there are blocks where they have already kicked everyone out and there are no neighbors left. Others where there are very few neighbors left, even a single neighbor surrounded by temporary co-livings for foreign students. And other blocks that are still at the beginning and all the neighbors are still there, but the requests to leave when their lease is up are already starting to arrive.
To learn
more about the case, we visited Clara. She lives in one of the apartments they are seeking to evict.
Vivo en esta casa desde que tengo 4 años.
I have lived in this house since I was 4 years old. We are a large family. I have 2 younger siblings and all 3 of us are in school. And we are also a single-parent family, which leaves us in a risky situation if we are evicted from this house. The rents in Barcelona are completely unaffordable.
Están completamente inasumibles.
The
consequences of the so-called vulture funds in the real estate sector are palpable worldwide. Their vision of housing as a business destroys the possibility for people like Clara to live in dignity in their city. Therefore, if we are kicked out, what is being broken is a family, a neighborhood is being broken, and a city is being broken. In the end, there are 14 buildings affected by this investment fund, and what we have decided to do is to fight together.
Clara,
like so many others, decides not to give up and fight. Enric accompanies this movement and affirms that the state must take urgent measures. Here what happens is that in Catalonia there is a ceiling on the price of rent. They cannot raise the rent, but they can put other figures such as a temporary rental or a room rental, which has no limits. And this generates an incentive to kick out tenants who live there and implement this type of activity. In this sense, we have already said that making this regulation only for one type of rental would generate this problem. Therefore, what must be done urgently is to also regulate the price of seasonal rentals rooms and even limit the possibility of this use. Without strong measures from the executive, situations like those experienced by Clara will continue to be repeated.
Andrés Flores, TeleSUR, Barcelona.